Ravensburger gives out an extra golden Mickey card. And are there going to be any location cards in Arcasia's Island? All that and so much more in this week's Lorcana Alert. Huge news this week as Disney Lorcana released this to their website. It gives a full list of all the players that qualified for the Disney Lorcana World Championships. And coincidentally, one of the people involved in the DLC Melbourne scandal who got second place got their World's invitation passed down to the third place player from DLC Melbourne. That's right, Ravensburger investigated the situation and it looks like they've made a corrective action. And what's even better news is that the player who did not make top 4, Jesse, was given a golden Mickey as we found out on the official Discord. This was truly a wild week for Disney Lorcana. Everything that we talk about in this video will be linked in the description below. Please smash the subscribe button to stay alerted about news from the Disney Lorcana community. The article on the Disney Lorcana webpage ends with it saying that they are taking a moment to regroup, hire more team members, and build on everything you loved about the first year. That's what they're saying is why we don't have dates for the World Championships or any of the 2025 DLC season. In Discord news, they had some exciting reveals for Disney Lorcana, but instead of streaming it to Twitch in a Lorecast format, they streamed on Discord? Was I the only one who didn't know this was a thing? Video in Discord? What's next? They put letters in math? Seriously, I barely know how to work Discord. So we are hugely grateful for Lorcana Villain for putting up a recording of it to YouTube. This is where the Mushu card was finally revealed, and none other than by Mushu Report himself. He got to read the card and its ability to everybody in the Discord chat, and it sure is a good card. The video has 2 other artists from Ravensburger and a bunch of other people. They even talk about the concept art of Arcasia, but they won't confirm if it's a human Illumineer in Owl cosplay or an Owl in Illumineer cosplay. Also on YouTube, DKP, the winner from DLC Melbourne, started a YouTube channel. That's right, this is what we've been wanting. More high quality, in-depth guides about how they go about playing the game. If you want to check out DKP and his thoughts about the Sapphire Ruby deck, the link to that is in the description. Make sure to subscribe so he'll put out more great videos for the Lorcana community. If you want to check out the other cards that were revealed for Arcasia's Island, we recommend that you check out Lorcana Goons channel on YouTube. The link to that is in the description, along with everything else that we're talking about. Lorcana Goons breaks down all of these cards in an easy, digestible way. The last video on YouTube that we want to talk about is a doozy. bijuu7 announced that he's quitting Lorcana content to make Lorcana content. What? In this video, he reveals a card. And then as soon as he's done revealing the card, he reveals that he'll no longer be making YouTube videos because he accepted a job with Ravensburger as a game developer. This is one of the best things that's happened for the community.
But much like a doting father once, does here to protect their children, and they had to say goodbye to Aurora there, protector of the good witches, I must also be saying goodbye to all of you. So, as of recently, I have accepted a position with Ravensburger for a game design developer, and that is going to begin, well, now.
We reported a few weeks ago that one of the game developers has parted way with Ravensburger, and that was game maker Fletch. And now it looks like we have bijuu, who is a top tier Lorcana player. If you've heard of the Diggy Diggy Hole deck, then you have bijuu to thank for that. The future of Lorcana is looking even better with the bijuu on the inside. Congratulations. On Reddit this week, a look back at the year of Lorcana and all the tourney winners. This Reddit post breaks down all the cards that were mentioned in the State of Play address posted to disneylorcana.com. You'll notice that there's no steel cards in here. These are the cards that define the first year meta of competitive play at the Disney Lorcana challenges. These cards might look like the real winners, but don't forget, the real winners are the friends we make along the way. Also on Reddit was this post that says no locations in Arcasia's Island. People are trying to do the math, figuring out where are the locations, why haven't they been revealed? And this person has the idea that thematically it makes sense. Everyone's at the location of Arcasia's Island. So why would there be any other locations this set? With the introduction of dual color ink cards, it looks like locations have been pushed out for this set. And this post on Facebook has some more supporting evidence. This guy did the math. He laid out all the cards and the spots where they go. And notice that some of these ink colors are ending with items. That would mean that before, when ink colors used to end with locations is no longer the case. Do you think we're never getting a location again? Or is something more sinister going on? On Facebook this week, Bro has a point. John says, new to the group and the game. And I have a noob question for sure. Why bother challenging the other player's cards? I understand if a card has a permanent effect on the board, but otherwise, since you don't lose lore when they're banished, why challenge? I've been trying to figure it out, but honestly, I can't find the answers elsewhere. I'm with Bro. There's only 2 win cons in Disney Lorcana, and it's getting 20 lore, and it's having your opponent deck out. Challenging isn't one of those 2 win cons. So why would you waste your time challenging? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also on Facebook was this great meme of the current mood. After we found out that dual color cards could only be played in that deck color combination. Ravensburger be like, you can only use them in the exact color combos. Players be like, blah, blah, either color. This is literally like half of the comments about dual ink colors. You'll see it a lot lately. Some of these cards would be nice in other color combos. Like, could you imagine Max Geyser and then singing a whole new world? Come on. Also on Facebook, Demetrius of the Glimminiers breaks down the Mushu report reveal, and he points out that the original artist, Tom Bancroft, got to draw Mushu for this card. That's so cool. Mushu's definitely going to be his own deck archetype all by himself. On Twitter this week is where we found this news that B. DeCandio said that he's a big dumb and slept through my alarm, so no Southside gaming event for me, unfortunately. Good luck, everyone. This was on February 8th, and we didn't find out that B. DeCandio was hired at Ravensburger until February 11th. This should have been a huge Blues Clues. There's no way he just slept through his alarm. And it looks like he's leaving us other clues, saying that he was deciding among these 4 decks of what to play out the Southside Gaming 10K event. There's a blue steel there. Is this a Blues Clues? Or is this a Blues Clues? Also on Twitter this week, Zach Bivens has the wisdom for us. He says, not all days work out the way we want. You have to take the good and the bad. Today I went 1-3 drop at the 5K event. When failure comes, make no excuses. Bad luck, dice rolls, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter what happened. Everyone gets knocked down. Get back up and get after again. ASAP. This is coming from a player that qualified for the Disney Lorcana World Championships. If you've had a rough go of it this meta, take Zach Bivens' advice and get back out there and make some friends along the way. On Instagram this week, Booster Bijou has the saucy card alters. Check out Bro on Instagram. You never would have thought that this Scrooge McDuck would be altered, but here he is holding a giant dollar bill. These are the kind of alters that we would love to play in our decks. Thanks for sharing this with the Lorcana community, Booster Bijou. Also on Instagram this week, we found a Golden Mickey raffle. This is by World Class Cards LLC, and they're raffling off a Golden Mickey. This one is number 202, 6202. And using the unofficial Golden Mickey tracker, we can go down to card 202 and see that it was won by none other than the person that got their invite passed down. They say that the raffle spots are $40 a spot. Back in my day, $40 could get you 2 Lilos. This has already happened, but keep an eye out on World Class Cards Instagram page for more cool cards like this. Like an enchanted discard card that started at $1. Is this legit? Has anybody used Whatnot? If anybody got this on Whatnot, let me know how that experience went for you. The last post that we want to talk about on Instagram is this from Weisz Lines. It's Brian, the artist of the #1 Disney Lorcana card of all time, Flounder, the voice of reason. But this week on his Instagram, he shared that he has something really exciting that he did about 2 summers ago. He was contacted to work on a commercial for the big old football game. If you watch the big old football game, then you might have seen this Nerds Gummy Clusters commercial. And this character was drawn by Brian. The concept artist was Brian. That's the same person who drew Flounder. If this doesn't make the price of Flounder voice for a reason go up, I don't know what will. I just remembered I'm holding a Flounder card right now that he drew. Congratulations for Brian on such a cool work. For our meta report this week, check out this new card that was revealed, Max Geyser. Wow, I'm excited to play blue-green with my Jasmine. And check this out, the new Mushu card can make Calhoun and Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood gain 4 lore if they banish a character in a challenge. That's such a good deal. And if you use medallion weights on Super Goof to give it more strength, with Mushu on board, the wombo combos just won't stop. In the Market Watch segment, that new Mushu card is gonna be moving the markets like Maui Hero to All and Shere Khan, Super Goo. Be on the watch for new cards that can combo with older cards to catch these sick market waves. I, for one, have my eyes on the legendary Jasmine. I think it's going to pair so well with the Max Geyser card. Maui Half Shark has been going crazy. It's almost $40 now, and I still don't have one of these cards, but that's all right because I have the friends that I made along the way. For our cards rolling section, we're getting a bunch of fun new mechanics in Arcasia's Island, like illusion characters. But what we didn't expect is this universal shift mechanic with this new Baymax card. We are waiting for official confirmation of if universal shifts as a shift for the purpose of the yokai shift. But one thing that is answerable that you might want to know is that if you shift this Baymax card onto a character that already has 5 damage on it, the game state check would see the damage and then banish the Baymax card before Baymax's card ability would resolve. How fun. I'm excited to see these cards at a Disney Lorcana challenge. When are the next DLCs? Why haven't you subscribed yet? If you have any Lorcana alerts that you want me to know about, email me at lorcana707@gmail.com. Ready Set Inc. is now over 1,468 subscribers.